Did you know that faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the Word of Yah? My goal is to bless you with the Word. Listen to it while you're driving. Listen to it while you're walking along the way. Listen to it when you lay down at night. Listen to the Word.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 21 through verse 51. Then Moshe called for all the leaders of Israel and said, "Select and take lambs for your families and slaughter the Pesach lamb. Take a bunch of hyssop leaves and dip it in the blood which is in the basin and smear it on the two sides and top of the door frame. Then none of you is to go out the door of his house until morning, for Yahweh will pass through to kill the Egyptians. But when he sees the blood on the top and on the two sides, Yahweh will pass over the door and will not allow the slaughterer to enter your houses and kill you. You are to observe this as a law, you and your descendants, forever. When you come to the land which Yahweh will give you as he has promised, you are to observe this ceremony. When your children ask you, 'What do you mean by this ceremony?' say, 'It is the sacrifice of Yahweh's Pesach, Passover, because Yahweh passed over the houses of the people of Israel in Egypt when he killed the Egyptians but spared our houses.' The people of Israel bowed their heads and worshipped. Then the people of Israel went and did as Yahweh had ordered Moshe and Aaron. That is what they did. At midnight, Yahweh killed all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh sitting on his throne to the firstborn of the prisoner in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of livestock. Pharaoh got up in the night, he, all his servants, and all the Egyptians, and there was a horrendous wailing in Egypt, for there wasn't a single house without someone dead in it. He summoned Moshe and Aaron by night and said, 'Up and leave my people, both you and the people of Israel, and go, serve Yahweh as you said. Take both your flocks and your herds, as you said, and get out of here. But bless me too.' The Egyptians pressed to send the people out of the land quickly, because they said, 'Otherwise we'll all be dead.' The people took their dough before it had become leavened, and wrapped their kneading bowls in their clothes on their shoulders. The people of Israel had done what Moshe had said. They had asked the Egyptians to give them silver and gold jewelry and clothing. And Yahweh had made the Egyptians so favorably disposed toward the people that they had let them have whatever they requested. Thus they plundered the Egyptians. The people of Israel traveled from Ramses to Sukkot, some 600,000 men on foot, not counting children. A mixed crowd also went up with them, as well as livestock in large numbers, both flocks and herds. They baked matzah loaves from the dough they had brought out of Egypt, since it was unleavened, because they had been driven out of Egypt without time to prepare supplies for themselves. The time the people of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years. At the end of 430 years to the day, all the divisions of Yahweh left the land of Egypt. This was a night when Yahweh kept vigil to bring them out of the land of Egypt. And this same night continues to be a night when Yahweh keeps vigil for all the people of Israel through all their generations. Yahweh said to Moshe and Aaron, "This is the regulation for the Pesach lamb. No foreigner is to eat it. But if anyone has a slave he bought for money, when you have circumcised him, he may eat it. Neither a traveler nor a hired servant may eat it. It is to be eaten in one house. You are not to take any of the meat outside the house, and you are not to break any of its bones. The whole community of Israel is to keep it. If a foreigner staying with you wants to observe Yahweh's Pesach, all his males must be circumcised. Then he may take part and observe it. He will be like a citizen of the land. But no uncircumcised person is to eat it. The same teaching is to apply equally to the citizen and to the foreigner living among you." All the people of Israel did just as Yahweh had ordered Moshe and Aaron. On that very day, Yahweh brought the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their divisions.